stopped recording. Oops, there we go. Okay. I think we made it. And I need Twitch chat. I need you guys. There we go. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game number 2 between Dude Where's My ELO and the Benis Breakers. Spawning on the bottom side of the map wearing the blue health bars this game, going to be Dude Where's My ELO. In the top lane, Malza Hardons will be playing Dr. Mundo. In the jungle, Seriously Lucky on Jax. In mid lane, Spitfire will be playing Zed. And in the bot lane, it's Cabot King and Constant Stutter playing Tristana and Rakan.
30 seconds until minions
On the invade here are the Benis Breakers. I can get them. Oops, I hit a button on my mouse. Sorry. In order. There we go. In the top lane will be Zilchin playing Fiora. Savage to the B will be on Vi. In the mid lane, Senekin on Lissandra, and in the bot lane, Prison Pandas and Mystic Thunder. I'm going to take a very similar lane and play the Twitch and the Thresh.
Minions have spawned.
I'm pretty curious about picks and bans, but unfortunately have no info on that one. But it looks like pretty much the same team comp or the same idea for Dude Where's My ELO. Lucky gonna go ahead. They find Zilchin after just sitting there at the red buff. They're gonna chase him down. He's got flash available as well as his Q, so gonna force him back. Gonna maybe make him use that teleport as well. And Savage to the B starting up on his own blue buff. Anyway, it's pretty much the same idea behind the team comp. You've got a tanky top laner for Malza Hardons. You've got Lucky on a dueling jungler, somebody who can be very strong early. Spitfire's on an assassin, and then the only slight difference is Cabot King is playing that late game AD carry rather than the early game Lucian that we saw last game. I guess Tristana can get aggressive. Let's not mistake that. The rocket jump is a good ability early on. Meanwhile, Zilchin on an entirely different style. He's on, I guess he's still looking for that isolated 1v1, but this time he should be able to actually take it eventually on the Fiora. So I'm interested to see if he can scale up far enough. Did I say I'll post these on YouTube? What's that channel link? Should be down in the description if you click on Callista's face. It's twitch.tv/MeristematicsC, I believe. Eve Shaco and Nautilus band first, followed by Azir and Fizz. That kind of makes sense. Anyway, so I'm interested to see. Early game, we have the vertical jungling going on as Savage to the B taking the right side of the jungle and Lucky taking the left. So it'll be interesting to see. We traditionally see the like level 3 engagement, the level 3 engagement in top lane, and that's not going to happen when both junglers are starting on opposite sides of the map. Although they're both trending up that way, I'm curious where Lucky's pathing is going to take him. First dragon's that spicy dragon, so very prized dragon possession to have. And yeah, Lucky's going to go in on Savage to the B, getting a lot of damage down. Senekin can respond to this, so I don't know that this is necessarily the best decision. Going to get the flash away onto the blast cone, take that back out, and yeah, loses his own flash in the process, but I guess nothing terrible really happened. Jump in from Cabot King. They're really trying to force the damage down. Taking that damage onto the Thresh in exchange for the damage on the Tristana isn't usually the best trade or the safest game plan, but it looks cool when that large bomb explodes. But now Malza Hardons is pretty low here on the Dr. Mundo. Might be something that Zilchin can exploit. Can you join the stream sometime, like cast with you? Potentially. We'll have to see how everything shakes out. I don't usually run with co-casters that I haven't met. Like Wing Nation is a coworker and personal friend, so it's a little different. Otherwise, I tend to prefer solo casting, but I'd be down to probably give it a try sometime. Again, this is a super unofficial stream. I'm not sure. Per the LeagueKC rules, I'm not technically supposed to do it, but I'm not a part of LeagueKC currently, and it doesn't seem like any of them want to cast currently, so I don't know. We're towing the line just a little bit here for full discourse, but we'll have to see. I don't mind doing it as long as I'm able to. If they tell me to stop, I gotta stop, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Thank you for the host, Dogmar. Savage to the B is going to flash in. Lucky gets taken super low as he was trying to solo out the dragon, but they're going to pick up the first blood onto him. And, yeah, now that'll be an Infernal Drake going over to Dudes. Where's my ELO? That was a super interesting little play. But yeah, Savage to the B thought that he could get in for that steal, but instead diving into the middle of 3 people, not able to get that off. Already the Executioner's calling from Zildjian really doesn't want that Mundo to heal up. I don't necessarily blame him. I think it lowers his damage potential. But now Cabot King and Constant Stutter are going to go in, get the knockup. Prison Pandas is taken super low. That's a little bit of mixed damage, though. Usually when you're jumping in as the bot lane, you want to put all of your damage onto one person. Usually you want the AD carry, ideally. Sometimes that's not possible, but you want to pump all of that on. What we saw was a lot of it getting put onto Prison Pandas early, and then they split it onto Mystic Thunder, so they weren't able to pick up that kill. Hook for Mystic Thunder, not going to land. I hate that Thresh skin, by the way. If for those of you Thresh aficionados out there, this stupid skin, which is Samsung White Thresh, its hook curves the opposite direction of all of the other ones. So it's got a left-handed hook, whereas the other ones have a right-handed hook. So you can hook it around different types of minions. Senekin goes in, gets knocked up for his trouble. Gonna take a lot of damage back, but not really get a whole lot done in the process. Has the Glacial Tomb? Frozen Tomb. Available, but not able to do anything with it. Deathmark gonna come down now from Spitfire. Oh, able to hit the Electrocute proc with the very edge of that Q, and that's going to be enough to secure the kill with the Deathmark. So 2 kills now for Spitfire. Now Zildjian and Malzahardan's going to have themselves a nice trade. Yeah, both of them with the heal debuff. Malzahardan goes back. He's like, you bought that Executioner's Calling? I'm getting a Bramble Vest. We're doing this. Ooh, the level 6 hit from Constant Stutter. No fear. Goes in with a recombo and immediately annihilates Prison Pandas underneath the tower. I love the aggressive play from Constant Stutter. What about a post-game interview? That might be something we could look on doing. I'd prefer to do that live. Savage to the Beast is going to die here. Lucky's going to pick up the kill. Malzahardan didn't need to flash, but he did anyway. It looked cool. If I'm ever casting live or right after your game, yeah, we could definitely do a post-game interview. I think we'll ice that for this week, just because I have to go to work pretty much immediately after the cast. But yeah, in the future, definitely. Let me know if you guys are watching. We could look at doing something like that. Anyway, it's 4 kills to 0 now for Dude Where's My ELO. 9 minutes in to the game. They have the Infernal Dragon as well. A lot of stuff. All the stuff's coming up, Dude Where's My ELO. Zildjian looks like he wants that fight. I don't... Maybe with his ultimate he can handle that. Oh, the cleavers, though. Starting to stack up. That's so annoying. There's no... Normally in Fiora matchups, there's something very clear that you need to riposte. there's nothing like that in the Mundo matchup. He just is constantly shitting out damage. Oh, that's a really good flay, knocking him out of the rocket jump. Cabot King going to take a lot of damage. He's going for a bouncy castle ride as he goes down as Prison Pandas picks that one up. Constant Stutter now taken low underneath the tower, going to flash away to safety. That's a combo. That, yeah, that flay was really nice from Mystic Thunder, making sure that the rocket jump wasn't successful from Cabot King. But now Spitfire, once this, he's going in, trying to take out Savage to the B, chunks him out to about 100. Constant Stutter follows through the flash and the auto attack from Spitfire. The little bit of a heal is enough that the Ignite going to tick down as, oh no, Mystic Thunder is actually going to live through all of it. Return kill picked up for Prison Pandas. This should be able, yeah, the double kill now for Prison Pandas on the other side of the map. Lucky and Malzahardon's going to go ahead and take down that Rift Herald though. So getting that trade back, that's a 2 for 2? 2 for 1? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Oh, Cabot King now really wants this one. He's going to jump in. That should be a kill. Yeah, nice job by Cabot King, and a little bit of an overstay from Prison Pandas. He wanted to push out that wave, but Cabot King able to get that rocket jump in and punish him. Prison Pandas has the heal. He might have been able just to heal and stealth away. Not really sure about that one, but regardless, 6-3 lead now for Dude Where's My ELO. And right now, Spitfire looks like the big man in the game, sitting 3-1 on that Zed. And we haven't seen Senekin be able to utilize this Lissandra pick. I like the Lissandra pick in lane against the Zed. It seems like it's a good pick there, but you have to get out of lane with Lissandra. She doesn't scale up particularly well. And yeah, we've seen Zed just completely out-roam her. Now Mystic Thunder's going to get caught, stunned up by the counter-strike. Mystic Thunder, super low, lands the hook, going to try to drag him underneath tower. Spray and Pray popped from Prison Pandas, but it's not going to pick anything up. Now Zildjian going to go in. Savage to the B is here, going to land the ultimate, and just didn't want to proc that last Vital, I guess, but they will pick up that kill in the top lane onto Zildjian. Senekin comes in. He's got Glacial Prison available, doesn't pop it on himself, and goes down. Prison Pandas will fall as well as the tower. That's the double kill for Spitfire. I don't want to be I hate being critical of players, especially in the Gold League, but Senekin has not used his ultimate yet this game, and right there could have used it on himself to prolong that fight a little bit, could have used it on a target maybe to lock them down for Prison Pandas to do the damage. It just feels like they're not getting the value out of the Lissandra pick that they need to. It certainly is farming all right. It's hanging in there with the Zed who's 5-1, but it's, yeah, I don't, they're just not getting the value out of the pick that they needed to. So right now your eyes, if your Benis breakers, have to be on Zildjian. He needs to continue scaling up. If there's ever a point where he can start soloing down the Dr. Mundo, he might be able to claw this game back. It'll be a pretty painful process, but there is that possibility if you get that Fiora rolling. But I mean, the Dude Where's My ELO scales pretty well as well. The Dr. Mundo pick, the Jax pick scale very well into late game. They're a little bit AD heavy, but there's not a tank necessarily on Benis breakers, so they're not going to get punished as heavily for it as they normally would. So now Spitfire's in the bot lane. They've found Prison Pandas. He's going to die to the death mark while he's in stealth. Didn't see the setup to that one, but it's not a good sign. The Thornmail finished up. You can see the power of that Thornmail against Fiora, not able to get that sustain through proccing the Vitals, and the ultimate going to go to waste there from Zildjian. Once he gets an item or two, though, I think the Fiora will be okay. It's a matter of what happens in the game before then. I don't know that this is exactly where they want the Rift Herald. I think it was probably about to time out, though. So that'll be the Rift Herald in toward the top side. Won't be the first tower. The first tower was in bot lane that went down during that that engagement that we had, but they've rotated really nicely. I like this from Constant Stutter and Lucky. Going up to the Rift Herald, making sure that they can secure that and potentially push it into the second tower as well. Cabot King shows himself on that ward there. All 5 members of Dude Where's My ELO are here in the top lane. The hook, I didn't see if that landed onto the Rift Herald, but regardless, it's not gonna, it's only going to cost him his life as Spitfire picks up another kill. Ignite going down. There's the Buster shot for the kill from Cabot King. Zilchin is trying as hard as he can to get something done, but it's not going to matter. The double kill for Spitfire as they continue pushing in. The Herald's going to do like 3 damage to this tower, but... Oh, Senekin gets caught as well, not able to take the claw back out as Spitfire picks up kill number 9 on the Zed. And at 15:30, they're going to push down the first inhibitor here in top lane. What a dominating game from Dude Where's My ELO. Spitfire sees Mystic Thunder over the wall, going to go in the Aftershock proc, going to buy some time, not actually going to be able to finish off the kill, but going to safely shadow back out. Prison Pandas flashes over the wall to try to make something happen. Cabot King, I don't think, realized that that tower was still up, so forced to rocket jump back through mid. Malza Hardons is caught just a little bit here. The hook connects. They could take it with the health bars. I don't think they're aware of how low Spitfire is. They also don't have backup, I guess. So now Cabot King taking down the mid tower. Again, the Benis Breakers dealing with super minions in their top wave at 16 minutes. It means that bot lane and mid lane should be relatively free pushes at a certain point, as long as Dude Where's My ELO stay grouped. So 14-4 now as we reset. Dude Where's My ELO has a 10,000 almost. No, it's only 8. Overselling it a little bit. An 8,000 gold lead at 17 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure if Benis Breakers has a way back into this game. Other than, I have mentioned, if Fiora gets ahead enough, there's a possibility, but even then, I think it's a little bit too late at this point after the inhibitor turret's gone down. So Dude Where's My ELO have to be feeling very good, and they've shown really nice coordinated plays, especially their jungle top and mid lane synergy has been very, very strong. And Constant Starter's going to go in, the quick thing landing onto a couple. Cabot King going to pick up 1 kill. Savage to the B trying to turn this back around, and we'll pick up Spitfire in the process. But at what cost? Prison Panda's now being chased down underneath the Nexus turrets by Malza Hardon. Double kill now picked up for the Dr. Mundo. Second inhibitor's going down. Yeah, if they're minions here, this is the end of the game. They don't seem particularly... They have to be careful, though. These death timers are pretty short. Normally, when you're knocking down Nexus towers, it's like a 40-second death timer. They're only about 20. I think they should be able to finish this off, though. Malza Hardons might go down here. He will fall as Lucky flashes over to finish off the Nexus. So that'll be a 2-0 for Dude Where's My ELO, and really some dominating performances in the Gold League. We saw Team Fusion really look good in games 2 and 3 of their series, and Dude Where's My ELO look very strong, and they look like the cream of the crop so far in the Gold League. I'm excited to see what all these teams have. There's honestly a lot to take away from both of these teams. We see even Benis Breakers with the difficulties that they had. Zilchin and Prison Pandas both look like they're very capable players, and Senekin has been hanging in some tough matchups. They're not going to get shut out, I think, this season, is what I'm saying. None of these teams should. But we'll have to see going forward. MVP of the game is definitely going to go to Spitfire. I think I'm going to edge towards Spitfire for this series as well. His carry performances on Fizz and Zed were very, very good. He set tempo very well in game number 2, and in game 1 he was able to land very nice sharks onto a lot of different targets. So I think Spitfire is going to be my MVP of this game. So congratulations again to Dude Where's My ELO. Whew, let's look ahead to next week. I'm just going to pull up the schedule real quick. Next week, they don't have the schedule posted. Huh. Cool. Oh, there it is. That's weird. That didn't show correctly. So it's Dude Where's My ELO versus Fusion. So that's the two 1-0 teams. And then we'll have Vipers versus the Benis Breakers. So, um, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much happy to cast as long as they'll let me continue casting. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and post the VODs to YouTube as soon as I can. Probably won't be until tomorrow. Um, yeah, either tomorrow or Thursday before I'll get those up. But I will get them up. I have them locally recorded.